Why are you even considering this? This is why you don't consider your op like to do nothing for you. You don't trust them to carry you a glass of water.
And once an op, always an op.
Yeah.
Period. Welcome back in, everyone. This is Black Girls Talking TV, where we bring the group chat to life and discuss all your favorite TV shows. Today is all about Hulu's new show, All's Fair. We are covering the finale, so that's episodes 8 and 9. I am Victoria. I am one of your hosts, and I'm a psychologist.
And I'm Kamaria. I'm an attorney and a pop culture writer. And I'm so glad that this is finally over. I really, the first thing I wrote in my notes when I was watching it was, ooh, child, yay, it is over. Like,
it won't be back. Won't be back. You heard it here first. BGTV will not be back. Okay?
Yeah. I'm like, this is a lot. And I do want to bring to the top of the, no, let me say this. I wonder if they, like all the millions of people that were like watching it that tuned in the beginning, I wonder if those numbers really stayed the same throughout the season. Like, they need to show me the numbers. They renewed it, I think, a little too early. Like,
yeah,
you know?
Definitely too early. And I think they renewed it because it's a heavy cast list. Mm-hmm. But this is not a good show. After these episodes, like these two specific, I mean, it was already downhill for me, but the two specific episodes, I had to go and look up Ryan Murphy's catalog because I was like, what does this man write? Because where are we going with this storyline? But he does have like a lot of dark, like he did Lip Tuck, he did Glee.
He did Glee?
Yeah, he did
these are
American
very
Horror Story.
Really? I'm like, these are very popular shows.
I was surprised. And a few other things that are all just very dark. So I was like, maybe that's where all of this darkness felt like it was coming in with these. I don't know, child, but they popular shows, but I don't like them. I don't like none of the shows.
I never,
maybe Glee, but
I never watched any of them, but I just know that they were very popular. But also, like, for me, the biggest thing, especially on these specific episodes, I was like, it feels like, is this a porno? Like, what is this? Oh, like, was I supposed to say that?
Literally.
Okay. I was like, did we block that word out? Like, but I was like, what is this? Like, it felt too much. It felt like you have some shows that have like shows in general are doing more sex scenes and more, they getting more into it, right? But it's like something about this was just so, because it's like there was like no emotional story behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, typically when there's sex scenes, there's an emotional story. This couple is in love or whatever, or this is their whatever. When it's just the way Carr and Chase
buddies.
Yeah, it was like, this just feels unnecessary. It just feels like a porno. Like, what are we watching? It just felt so unnecessary. And so, like, for me, I've always liked Sarah Paulson and I've always respected her as an actress. And so I'm not trying to say there is no respect anymore for her or whatever, but I'm just saying the fact that she has read this role and then continue to be like, yep, flipping the pages, yep, I'm gonna do this. It just kind of makes me look at it like, okay, where are your standards as an actor or actress? And not only, it's not even just about the sex stuff, it's about just this whole script as a whole. It's like the dialogue itself, like a lot of the things she's had to say. And it's just like, it just feels very cheap, the writing. Because I feel like she had the most outlandish lines and she has one of the most outlandish characters and the most outlandish actions. And it's just like, it's a lot, you know? But
none of it, for the theme to start off as women empowerment, it's just not giving that at all by the end of this. It's really, I was actually just quite disturbed and disgusted with the whole like Jesus fantasy thing. That really rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I wanted to cut the TV off at that moment. I grew up in a Christian household. I do not go to church every Sunday. Lord forgive. I'm not deep in the Bible, all the things. But I definitely feel like there should just still be a reverence for people's religion. Like, and I particularly also have an issue with the fact that every single time there's like a joke, sometimes with these types of shows, it's always Jesus on the line. Like, y'all always coming for Christianity. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody be coming for the Muslim faith, the Buddhist faith, none of these things. And it's not like I'm saying you need to be doing it to all of them, but it's like, why does this always have to happen? And it's always a lack of respect. So for me, I was just like, yeah, no, I don't like anybody playing about anybody's religious beliefs to this extent. There's jokes that can be made. Yeah, of course. I'm not saying you need to be a stickler.
Yeah.
But having a childhood fantasy of Jesus and saying that you had a lady boner and then you're role playing with somebody else's ex-husband that you hate, and you're on like this social deviant anti-social path and telling him to say he's Jesus, it was just too much.
Yeah, no, it
was disgusting.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't even grow up Christian, so it's like I'm not even speaking from the faith. It's not even my faith, you know what I'm saying? But I immediately just felt like this is too much. What's the purpose of this? It's very sacrilegious. It's very like it's almost like I'm not trying to say demonic or whatever, because it's not, but it's like when you intentionally poke at someone's savior or whatever, like it's giving, what are you, antichrist? Like, what are you doing? Like, what's the purpose of this? What's the purpose?
Yes.
And so I don't have to be, a Christian to say that it just was horrible. And it wasn't, it just was very, just lack of tact, all the things, it just was,
all the other things.
It was horrible. So yeah. That's that. All of that. That's that. Yeah. And even just the elements. Let's talk about Carr a little bit though. Like the elements of like she's not, like they were trying to. It felt like they were trying to in previous episodes humanize her a little bit, and then it's like they took a hard left turn and just took her into this space of psychotic, and it's like they were just leaning into that as a character. I don't think that's cool. It's like there's really people out here who struggling with issues, and it's like, why are we going to lean into the reason why she does what she does is because she has some sort
psychotic.
Of yeah.
She's all the way left. It's not just wounds for reasons that other people might do some of the behaviors that she's displaying, like the self-harm and things like that. Like they make it, oh no, she really is a violent, deviant person who is having these thoughts of harming other people and trying to get close to people, gain their attention, gain their love to take it. Like it's just, I hated everything about her character development in these last 2 episodes. It threw me all the way off guard. When she was sitting there with a best friend and they were watching the movie and she was like, yeah, I'm going to take it now. I was just like, how did we get here exactly? I figured it was going to be, they're going to start running the firm together. There's going to probably the jokes would never stop. The picking on each other would never stop. But this, I was like, this is where y'all took it? Like out of all places.
Yeah. So I wonder how many people they still have watching, but we done after this season. But yeah, do we want to talk a little bit about the bid for Carr to be a partner and that whole thing? Because I was like, why are you even considering this? Like, this is why you don't consider your op like to do nothing for you. You don't trust them to carry you a glass of water. You know what I'm saying? They put something in there.
And once an op, always an op. Like here, you don't trust people who have proven that they want the worst for you, even if it is in some self-righteous, self-pleasing way, and they ask for forgiveness or whatever the heck they're trying to play on that Carr did in these episodes. But yeah, why would you want somebody to be a part of the practice who was sleeping with your ex-husband? Dina, why are you pushing for this to I don't know, ease some sort of guilt that you have about your decisions that you made with this girl. Like, you're putting that responsibility on everybody else. And I mean, now you got made out to be crazy, Dina. Like,
I was like, even when she did the flip and was like, I voted no because da-da-da, I was like, how? Like, not sorry, not how. But I was like, girl, that what? Now you changing your mind? You just went so hard. Like, now you changing your mind? Stop. Please stop.
Talking about, I can smell it. It's my third, what's that? My sixth sense. I can smell it.
Smell it before?
From a mile away.
Yeah. So,
but you couldn't smell it before?
Right. What'd you think about the ending of them having Dina be arrested and all this other stuff? I was like, well, what were you like?
I mean, when Carr was at the therapy office and she was saying she was having the homicidal thoughts, I was like, oh, she probably the one who killed the man.
Right. I didn't even put two and two together. Thinking. I didn't put two and two together. But the main thing I was thinking about with that, if I remember correctly, therapists have to tell when there's a threat to harm others, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, so I'm like threat to harm yourself is different. Maybe they
even
that to get you help. Well, I guess you got to tell somebody to get you help.
To anyone.
You got to tell somebody to get you help.
No, that session was definitely given, call the police. I know. Get her committed. It was a joke to therapy.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, this is definitely not how it goes. Like, TV has gotten way better at least like depicting what therapy could look like. This was just...
Yeah.
I don't know what this was. I was like, okay. So now we're mocking mental health. Like, the whole thing is a mock to mental health. Even with Chase's issues is a mock to mental health. Like, with him being a sex addict. Like, the show is ridiculous. I'm sorry, y'all. Please leave in the comments if you are still hanging on by what I am going to assume is a thin thread to this show. What you like about it after the finale. Now that we have wrapped up, I want to know in the comments what you like about it. Please tell us. And what you don't like too. I want to know everyone's opinions, quite honestly.
Yeah, no, for real.
Because these last two episodes really did it for me. They really, really did it for me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, and them ending with Dina's arrest. I'm just like, it was very predictable the way they set it up with like Carr getting her revenge and everybody believing her. I'm like, bitches. Like, I mean, when Esmeralda came in there, though, when Esmeralda came in there, I don't remember her name, Esperanza. Yeah, when she came, when she came, it was a little hard, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like, come on now, come on. I thought she was gonna show a video of her doing something like beating somebody up or something, and I was like, it's gonna be AI. It's AI, ladies. It's AI. I thought it was gonna be something like that, but I guess it is what it is. But they didn't have a ton of like Emerald. We didn't have like the Sons or nothing like that. But the beginning of the episode, the cops were zeroing in on Emerald as possibly being a suspect. I mean, she always been a suspect, but thinking that she might have been
the killer.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, child. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they're giving. I feel like Carr has had like the most of the storyline.
No,
like
true,
she's intertwined into everyone else's stuff.
Yeah.
Because even with now this case, she's about to be intertwined into that.
Yeah.
She's intertwined into Chase and Alora's marriage.
Yeah.
She's intertwined now with
the law firm, which she's probably about to be. Oh.
Tiana Taylor's character, because now Tiana Taylor knows that they were screwed around. She's intertwined now with Liberty and the marriage, the way she played with them about the dresses. It's just it's so much, and I'm like, why are y'all believing Carr so easy? Like, y'all are taking years of relationships and just throwing them down the drain for what Carr says, of all people.
Yeah.
How did she become that convincing for y'all?
Yeah.
I don't know, yo.
And I also just think it's like when stuff like that happens, it kind of annoys me. It takes me back to the writing, because it's like, okay, this is the predictable thing of like, oh, everybody's just gonna believe her. It's like, can we write a little bit more of a nuanced and more well thought out like retribution scheme, you know? Like, why is it just like, I said this and everybody believed me, you know? Everybody believed me, you know? She's not even a believable
No one
character.
wants to say, Dina, give me your phone and let's like cross-reference text messages. Like, we're talking about Emerald out here following people around and y'all do no detective work. Y'all just want to sit her down and hold her hand when I say this type vibe and tell her she needs to get some help. Like, what are we doing? She raised all of y'all.
Yeah.
And Dina raised all y'all.
Yeah, right. And it's like also when Dina was like, you threatened her. Like, it's like all the information that Dina is saying sounds very plausible, and only source is Carr. It's just like, it's a lot. Like, even with Esperanza, it's just a lot. So either way, that was a lot. As you mentioned, Milan, Tiana Taylor's character, or Milan, was in this episode during the moment when they had the little Kim Kardashian, like, she's dressing up as her. I was like, first of all, can we not like make this a storyline that everybody want to be this girl?
Laura,
like, yeah, it's like, what? Because
why?
Milan was like, yeah, like, I wanted to be with her, man. I wanted to be her. You want to be her. Like, it's like, let's not build this girl up to be like, look, it's like they giving her this. It's like I don't even have the words.
It gets too much of like a cross, like Kim Kardashian reference, where it's like people want to be this woman, and it's like, but, no,
like you talking about in real life?
Yes, in real life, that's what it feels. I feel like that's what they're trying to cross-reference with her role.
Yeah, I guess so, but I also don't. I don't like that. I mean, maybe people do want to be her, but it's just like, it's giving like, I look. I reject.
I reject it with you.
Yeah,
I reject it with you. I think a lot of things about Kim Kardashian.
Yeah. And it's also a very like, I just, let's not like look. It's society likes to prop up certain women, and for me it's giving that through the writing of this episode, and it's just like, miss me with that, you know what I mean? So
very much so.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. But
which they like, just a little, like, also a side note, because when they were talking about diets, Emerald was like, you know, she said something and they were like, well, you gain it in the right places. And it's like, this is like the real version of this, right? Like, Emerald is the real life version, you know? But anywho, but yeah, it's so much. It's so much. They try to do diversity thing with, you know, I'm the only black woman here. When it came down to adding in the other black woman that they don't know was also trying to take them down.
Yes, they didn't even show her. I'm like, you're gonna cut sister a check, put her in the episode for real.
Okay, okay.
But side note, it made me think about Liberty's situation. I think that's the only thing we really haven't talked about that was kind of major in these couple episodes. And her man being like, just
the lie about the money.
Yeah, no, and I felt her on that conversation with him, because it's like, you trying to do all of this marriage thing, but you skipping the steps, and it's like, you protecting me, but you're also not trusting me. You're not trusting me with information. You're lying to me. So it's like, you know, I can't do anything with that. It's like, we still can't move forward. And so that was nice to see her kind of call it, because it is a thing where sometimes, like, when people love somebody so much, it's hard to step away when something big like that happens, you know? And so I think it's nice to show this woman, you know, the strength to see it on the first time. You ain't gotta lie to me twice. You ain't gotta lie to me 3 times. I see it on the first, and I'm cutting it. And so it was like, we had hopes for, what's his name, Reggie? Is that his name? I can't remember.
Yeah, I had hopes for, I don't know what his name is. I think it was Reggie. But yeah, I had hopes for him as well. It seemed like he was a nice guy, very loving guy. Even through the breakup, it was like, I see what you were trying to do. It's just not smart. It's not smart. It's not forthcoming. It's not transparent. And that does not work for a marriage, especially when the person you're marrying is as successful as she is. That'll work.
Yeah.
That'll work.
But she did try with them Little House on the Prairie dresses, because them things was like, and I'm like, and she tried to get,
and even that, I was like, even that, like, please, this is what she wanted for her wedding. Like, Carr talked her into this. Like,
I know
this is not how she dresses on a day to day,
and that's not how people in the UK like. Why they acting like this is UK fashion is like, this is where it is present day? Okay, it's like, no, okay, girl, no, and whatever. I'm about to say, like, what's this Princess Di China? I was like, is this a real thing? Because I'm like, I'm not a China person anyway. Like, in terms of,
me either.
You know, it doesn't. Don't give
Who
me
knows?
that.
It was probably a joke. It was probably a sick joke with the way all of this other stuff has been written.
I just was thinking
just don't
it was
know
like
about it.
No, I was just thinking that like it felt like infomercial. Princess Di on a plate, a China plate to me, but I was like, maybe it's a real, you know, thing where like this is fancy China, you know, in the UK. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's not, but I don't know. You know, I don't know. I'm not a person who likes China anyway. That's why I was like, I want to preface it, the dinnerware China, the dinnerware. But I you know, so I'm just
crying.
Like,
I would hope nobody thought you were talking about the country.
I just, you know, AI sometimes people catch a clip of you, and I'm like, what? No, wait, it's taken out of context. So yeah, but anywho, anything else on this episode?
No, nothing else on this series, baby. This is it, y'all. I'm so sorry. Again, drop your thoughts on this entire series if you've watched all the episodes. If you didn't watch it, you're just here for our discussion about it. Let us know what you think about how we feel about it. And that's a wrap on All's Fair, y'all. We will catch you in the new year. We have lots of things coming up in the new year. We have Traitors, Bridgerton, what else? Love is Blind, all the good things that are starting up between January and February-ish. Paradise.
I'm so excited. Paradise.
Hit that subscribe. Yes, I know. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell and stay tuned. Bye.
Bye.